Hello? Yeah. Hello? 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 Alright, cool. Alright. So, just a brief introduction on the game. This is Code Lyoko Quest for Infinity. It's a game based off the TV show Code Lyoko, and the show is famous for the kids having giant foreheads. Zero is still the key, right? To something. Okay. I actually want to save the game. Okay. This is going to be a little bit awkward.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, the gamepad's not currently being used. Sorry about that, just last minute stuff. Oh, goodness, why is my Wii remote doing that? The keyboard's kind of stuffing it up, believe it or not. Yeah, I have to keep it far away. Yeah, I can't have anything like obstructing my way, otherwise the Wii remote won't detect stuff.
Clear everything?
Yeah, just clear everything.
Technically, we don't really need this anymore. I'll put this
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah, this game requires precise Wiimote accuracy, believe it or not.
Before we get started, yeah, we got a $105 donation. It just says good luck runners. Yeah, that actually puts us $70 off of $3,000, which would be awesome if we actually made that target. Are we going to make a milestone while Adon's doing another run?
Oh my god. that would be quite funny. Anyway, so I am ready, but I actually start after the Welcome to Caddick menu screen, so I just... Okay, so after I press A, that's where I start. Okay. Okay, whoops. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so, whoa, oh my god. Welcome to Code Lyoko. What's going on? That's weird. This is not good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, sorry about that. This is weird, like... Let me test this quickly. Because if I can't menu, oh my god. If I can't menu, that's really bad. Oh god, that's bad. I'm not sure why it keeps on doing that though, going to the center. It's never really done that before. This is bad. This is actually really bad for the run. Yeah, this is really bad for the run because there's a lot of tricks that require the cursor on the screen, and if it suddenly blinks off the screen, the trick won't be successful at all. I can still use the control, but it's just like when I'm trying to select stuff like this, if it's like jerking around, it's bad. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's doing this. How's my battery? My battery's good. I am concerned. I still have to trust the. Maybe try the bottom. Yeah, we might have to try. That means we have to go back to the menu and the Wii U menu. Oh my god, I can't select stuff, please. You know what? That'll be easier, and then we turn the Wii U back on.
I don't know. He fell asleep on Wednesday, and I don't know if he slept since.
So as I said before, there's two genuine auto scrollers.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah, we are really sorry about this. But on the bright side, we have made $3,000. Yes, we have made $3,000.
So we have $21 from Wolf as well. It says, hello, Scott, $20 reduced to get closer to the big free day. Already hit free day. Very much appreciated anyway. We have $5 for the CM. It says, I brought my right hand on these days, I can't play any games. What can you start back tomorrow and next Saturday?
Softness is a word. I'm actually genuinely impressed that we've gotten this far. I think I posted about this like, when was it, 2014? I think it was on the eBay Archive forum, and I said, basically, hey, is there anyone in Australia in this community happening? And now we are.
Yeah, that could be the case. It's getting like it might be getting interrupted by another IR signal.
This year we're working with a bigger, better setup than we had our anyone wants to catch up on
You need my help at all? Or?
Yeah, so what we might actually end up doing is a small group creation.
How skilled are you when it comes to let's look at Ali's net. She's not busy, I could get her, she'll be able to fix it. Oh no wait, she's at a stall. It's just fine tuning. Yeah. I reckon it's just so much. Well, you know, it's very easy to set up a table there. Could be that, it could be the microphones, it could be
involved with the last couple of years getting us together. Everyone is watched, everyone is here today, yesterday, all the runners.
This is a little bit better, I think.
We're almost done. I'm going to be really
Try again.
Chat users for your anything for viewers. It's gonna get this 1,000 views 5,001 word.
Let's follow this menu. Okay, so I really hope this is fixed now. It looks better.
Now, there's also another huge chance for me to save time here as well because this is one of the very few instances where I end that fight with the suit. Normally my marathon backup is going to happen. As long as I keep this suit.
By the way, what language won the bid war?
English won the bid war.
Okay.
So, yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, the curse is still... It's more tolerable. Yeah, the curse is a little bit more tolerable. I think I can run with this. I think I can. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so hopefully this will go ahead and it won't be too bad. Oops, sorry. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this is code Lyoko Quest for Infinity. This game was released to the Wii a little while ago, but it's a platforming game that's a little like Sonic Boom, as you can switch characters. So on the fly, although on the first level we only have odd. And because English won the bid war, I don't have to change the language. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is try to skip a cutscene with a... Wow. Okay. That did not work out. Okay, so I'll try skipping a cutscene using a double jump, which is not intended by the game. Wow, I'm not getting any of the tricks. Oh well. So Odd's double jump works as he has to stay idle, and you just jump over the barrier without activating the switches. And I just skipped like half the level, but just by a simple double jump. Here you're supposed to defeat all the enemies, but I can just jump over this double jump over this barrier. Double jump really breaks this game. I'm not getting any points here. Alright. So now we have access to the other free characters in the game. And the character that we will be abusing the most is Yumi. She has a double jump that you can use while you're moving, which is why she's incredibly OP in this game, and she can kill enemies very effectively. So I just jump around a cutscene trigger, and I avoided activating a switch there. And wow, I dropped the double jump input. Then again, I am playing on a CRT, and I'm not very used to playing on a CRT with this game. Oops. The game expects you to use our leader here, but Yumi just defeats these enemies a lot quickly. You're supposed to use alt up this wall, but again, double jump just breaks the game. Again, double jump is not like an intended thing in the game. That you can only do a single jump. To do a double jump, you have to press A, B, then A in quick succession.
Yeah, the digital seed. We know all about it.
No, this pool doesn't lead to the digital seed. It's just empty.
So if you fall into it, you'll live forever in the digital seed. Wow, freaky.
My favorite Final Fantasy.
So this level is the first digital sea level in the game. It's great. So it's basically a auto scroller, but you can actually lose time on it quite easily. The way I kill the enemies quickly is by tapping the B button and waving my Wii remote over the enemies. So they get wiped out pretty quickly. Casual players usually hold on to the B button and just wave the Wiimote onto the enemy and then just let go once they have a fully charged shot on them.
Okay, looks good. No monsters on the horizon.
So we're going to get many of these auto-scroller like levels in the game. So this level has a slightly new route.
Desert. You're on Lyoko.
Come on, get going. We have to find a tower to recover the information for this new
And I just clip through the ground because the ground is not programmed properly. Oops, can I get down please? No, odd. There we go. Oh yeah, rolling is the fastest form of movement in the game. So this balance beam right here has a very special property. It makes me fly. I'm just going to fly to the end of the level. We don't know why this works, but it just does. And I need to keep the cursor on screen. If the cursor goes off the screen, I'll just fall to my death. Nearly there. We're done. You're supposed to fight William there, but what fight? Oh yeah, so the game just went over upgrades. You can upgrade all the characters in the game. Yeah, this game is pretty amazing. Oh yeah, so the ships I'm collecting actually restore your health in case I get damaged. And these enemies right here, I have to wait until they're vulnerable. They're one of the few enemies I hold and wait to fire. These three enemies right here, they are actually very tricky to time. Okay, got them. Sometimes the last one actually bites you and then you lose like 15 seconds.
No more monsters on the area. Regroup and move towards the new replicant.
So this is the ice replica. This is a rather short level in the game.
Looks like the ice sector here.
Okay,
and you can. Nice. That is actually really hard to get. So when Yumi pops up, she gets a little bit extra height to make it up to the ledge.
Package contains data from a cat. With this skill, you can climb a smooth wall.
Oh, good.
So I just skipped like half of the level, if you're wondering. And then I skipped the cutscene trigger that teaches you about odds cat jump, which I just used. Also, I don't usually save the game during a run, but I have to because of marathon stuff, and I don't want this game to crash. Well, to lose all my progress. So because this game can actually crash.
Everything okay? Good. We have to find the tower that has the data.
So this is the level you normally get triplicate, but I'm actually going to skip this power for now. I do need this power to complete the game, so if I forget it on my second trip here, it's basically run over. But I don't have to worry about it now, because on the first visit here, you trigger a cutscene, and on the second visit here, you don't trigger a cutscene. Oh, wow. I'm surprised she didn't grab the edge there. There we go. So apparently the barriers have a place you can just jump on top of them, and it's pretty nice. You get extra height and jump on top of them. Alright, I just skipped a cutscene where it shows the enemy spawning. It wastes about 4 seconds if you trigger it, and the cutscene's very tight. So that was pretty nice. That I skipped the cutscene there.
We have to find the interface that will let you process the data from the tower.
Okay, let's get going.
So here I use Oz because he's the only character that can climb up these walls.
Selecting object you picked up and ramps up your energy gauge. That will let you use your powers more often.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to fight a bunch of enemies off to the left, but we just skipped all those battles and jump over the barrier. Again, double jump really breaks this game. The glitch double jump breaks this game. Oh goodness, the Wiimote, please. Oh yeah. So after this wave of mantas, the first William Navskid fight will occur here. You can actually one cycle him on this Navskid, but it's very difficult to. But 2 cycles pretty easy. Yeah, just put the controller. Okay.
Sam is doing everything to keep us off the replica.
Yes, that's a good sign.
Alright, so we're back in this level again. I should mention that levels have different exits in some cases. So we're going to a different exit of this level this time around because we can't access the other exit. So I notice I'm a little bit low on points, so I'm going to destroy these two enemies here. I need enough points to upgrade a character in the next level.
Do you see the column of light over there? That's the virtual memory leak. If you get too near leaks like that, you'll damage your digital envelope and your life points will leak out.
Got it. We'll be careful.
So in this part of the level, you're supposed to ride this platform to the other side, but instead I'm just going to double jump over this barrier and go to this teleporter, excuse me, and I'll just immediately appear on the other side because they didn't test if anyone could double jump in this game.
Watch out.
Never a moment's peace.
Oh, that is bad RNG. So the enemy is behind William, and you can't really lock onto the enemy behind William unless he gets out of the way. So that was bad luck there.
Nicely done.
Okay, so this is the first Xana attack in the game. So if the stream happens to go down, please blame Xana. So I just didn't upgrade Auric, and for the next mission, but I don't have him in this current mission.
Hurry up. The tower is under
All right.
siege by
So
the
this is the second visit here. So I actually need to collect triplicate now. And the way we do that is quite interesting. Yeah, I compared this game to Sonic Boom, but a better version of Sonic Boom because at least no one talks all the time. Alright, so I just collected triplicate, and I was close to skipping that barrier, but I didn't, so I had to go die and go up here. If I managed to skip this barrier though, I would be able to go through. Oh yeah, and you're supposed to go to the other side of the level, but instead I'm going to take the same exit because the other side of the level requires you to actually defeat a horde of enemies, which wastes a whole bunch of time. So I took the unintended exit to this level.
Watch out. Xana has set us a trap. All and Yui can't join you. The two of you will have to handle it yourselves. Looks good.
Alright, so that's the next auto scroller done. So this next mission is kind of interesting because we don't have either Yumi or Odd in our party. So that means we can't double jump. There is a way to complete this level a little bit unintentionally, but unfortunately it's really tricky to get some of these tricks. Some of them are almost frame perfect. Oh, whoa, that would be bad. So we're just going to complete the level here as intended. So the reason why I upgrade Auric is so that he defeats these enemies with a jump slash and a slash. The jump slash is the most powerful attack in the game. So just think of Legend of Zelda, really. Wow. And to use the slashing action, you have to move your Wiimote. It's a little bit annoying. Also, you can deflect lasers. So Auric is literally a Jedi. Okay, it was faster to actually end up slashing him because he went fire. Oh, no. So during the cutscene, during some of the cutscenes, I can actually slash the sword as Auric, and that will get me a little bit further into the cutscene and closing some of the distance. So it saves a little bit of time. So Aaliyah just got her one-time use power right here, and we're only going to use it here. There is a trick to actually skip this power, but it's incredibly difficult to pull off. It basically requires Auric to slash on a tree, and then you have to switch while in midair and then get a jump.
So what that's going to do is I'm going to be in the charging state with a healer that's still moving. That doesn't sound very interesting, but it is, because the game gives you completely different properties when you're charging the healer, because it doesn't expect you to be
Yeah, this game's a pretty cool speed run. Casually, it's kind of weird.
which is just as broken as it's
Alright, so I'm going to upgrade Odd and Yumi here.
that was just a quick setup to get straight into the
This is to one, save a menu, and to be able to complete the next level a little bit quickly.
and it only works on walls that's completely vertical. But you'll see
So you're supposed to go through this tunnel up here, but instead I'm just going to double jump to this, excuse me, I'm going to double jump to this platform right here. Fortunately, Jeremy talks a lot, so I have I can fail this trick like 2 times.
Can't control the skin. Hurry up and disable the tower. The supercalculator can't hold out much longer.
Okay, we'll clean things up.
good save. That was an awesome save.
Absolutely
Alright.
got to eliminate.
Yeah, so this is I just triggered the end of the level right here.
What I had to do was I was
This saves around 3 minutes of yeah. This saves around 3 minutes.
what I had to do was I had to then hold up the screen and I was around so I still have enough space to activate the level.
And the reason why I had to I upgrade Odd was to take care of that mega tank a little bit faster.
Now I'm gonna get down to serious business. Where's the main tower?
You'll have to do that later. The skin has had major damage. We'll have to go back and fix it.
Alright.
Ooh, thank you. That was a little bit hard to select. So the next level is the ice replica again. But we're going to go a little bit further in the level.
Right. Don't waste a second. The super scan says that the tower is unstable. We haven't got much time left to disable it.
Okay, full speed ahead.
I found a shortcut.
So you can double jump as Yumi to get over there, but it's much more consistent to use odds cat jump there. Excuse me.
You'll have to use
Whoa, the game. I was so scared that the game was about to crash there. Alright, so I triggered the checkpoint, so in case I die, I go back to that checkpoint and not back to the start. So yeah, they program rounds pretty well, so you can just clip right through them. So right here, there's a huge cutscene trigger, and I'm just going to walk around it, and I skip having to fight a. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, so here's another balance beam. And Yumi can do the same thing, like Odd. Yep. So, again, we don't know why this works, but it just works. And it only works with the characters that can double jump, can do good double jump, so Odd and Yumi can pull this off. Alright, so this is what I need to pick up. I need to pick up Triple K earlier.
very dangerous species.
I can defeat this Volcanoid. And if I didn't pick up Triple K earlier, I would have soft locked the game. Excuse me, Ulrich. Thank you. Can you slash? Can you actually fight? Ah. If I actually defeated that Volcanoid fast enough, I would have gained like his points. And it's 500 points, which is a really big deal. But fortunately, I do have backups. Oh yeah, so this level introduces us to the turbo. So these turbo boosts will appear in these auto-scroll levels and make them a little bit faster.
Got another replica. Okay, I've got the coordinates. You can come back now.
Mikey from Twitch chat, the game is fastest on the Wii version because you have access to all the glitches. In the PSP and PS2 versions of the game, you cannot access these glitches.
It's just a skip waiting for those to fall down, basically. So it's fine if I don't get that. You don't really save like 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, Battle Tempest 3. This is a really interesting boss. So the first phase of it is you have to beat it 4 times as the level
I need
is like
energy to clear the
rapidly
skin.
over itself.
Consider
And
it
then
done.
you only have to beat it once.
Alright, so I need to defeat a couple enemies here. That's one of them. That's not the other one. Also, the game gets... well, okay, I saved myself. Cool. That never happens. Can I aim for that tarantula? Okay. I need to aim for that tarantula to get enough points later on. Unfortunately, I did not spawn these tarantulas here. They will be blocking my path. So right here, I purposely go on a on the belt here, on the moving platform here, to die quicker in the cutscene. This ends the cutscene quicker, and I can gain control of my character. Yumi.
Fourth question. This place is pretty much just about going fast.
No problem, Mikey.
I'm going to try and pause for the time so yeah, beautiful, so I can roll and get a nice speed here. That was a really nice one. I don't like time travel, so that was really
So right here, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to double jump again. Oh, I don't need to jump again, okay. To skip the balance power, which is required to go across these balance beams, but we obviously have another way to go across them.
Sports Squadron 2 is almost the same. I do not want time travel, but I am looking at. So what I want to do is
Also, these guys trying to get me. Nice try. Also, I'm going to do this little trick, and I get to the end of the level. So what that was a home menu buffer, and basically I can buffer in a input thanks to the home menu. So I was able to buffer in a jump input to make me jump into the end of level trigger. Also, the new enemies that appeared, they're called Calamars. If you leave them too long on the screen, they end up coming towards you and grabbing onto your ship and drilling into it, and you need to shake them off. So we want to defeat them before they end up latching on. They can also open and close their little hatches, so they're vulnerable at some points and not vulnerable at other points.
So this boss is moving me to the left. Basically, I just have to keep running to the right side.
About time.
And that creates friction pulls like this. So I just have to.
So we're going into a the volcano replica, or otherwise known as the lag sector, because this area lags so much.
Here I thought we got rid of them for good.
Looks like Santa had an assembly.
May as well get used
Going
to
after this one wacky workbench is by far the most difficult thing to do. Wacky workbench
Alright, so now balance beam. That failed. Sometimes you levitate down, and that's really bad, or stop in place. So you need to try again. Yeah, no. And us, yeah, so we're just going to float to the end of the level trigger again. Where am I? It was very dark. So this level is an Auric solo mission. And so, how can I describe it? It's a bit long, but we can shorten it a little bit.
That could have been a lot worse. That could have been much worse.
And another reason why we need triplicate is because of this rock here. But we can just slash it open before our clones just come up and slash it themselves.
Okay, so I wanted to time travel from this level, not necessarily because it is
Right here, we're going to do a geometry abuse. So Aura can climb up this with his sword. And it's a little bit of a tricky trick because you need to like line up you need to line up against this crease here. And I just skipped like a huge part of the level. Well, not a huge part, just some part of the level. This is probably the biggest section of the level, and unfortunately we can't skip it as much as we want to. There is like a slight possibility that we can, but unfortunately the cutscene triggers and then we are forced to stop and we can't get onto the platform that makes us skip this whole section. Alright. So the reason why I do a jump slash and do a double slash is to move in the cutscene and I get on this low level immediately.
This one, it only saves like a second. Just the way it goes for. And the boss is really simple as well. That jump is the hardest one.
I use triplicate on this enemy because it does deal a lot of damage to him, and I had to do pretty little myself. Right here, I tried to get on this platform that's about to come up. Nice, got it.
Which is very possible to fall down if you're bad.
Whoa, that would be really bad if I fell off. So if I die at any point of this little section here, I go back to the start and I have to do this all again. So ideally, I shouldn't die.
Okay, Stardust Speedway coming up next. Stardust Speedway 1, it's the only level where... It's the only level where luck really plays a part in this one at all. So there are a bunch of path walkers in this level that sometimes work and sometimes don't. So what's supposed to happen is I get launched up a platform that then goes vertical, and I'm supposed to stick to the ground and keep moving forward, but there's a chance it will just launch me up into the air and waste a bunch of time. First one, I stayed on. And then
So right here is the end of the level, and there's a group of 4 enemies that will spawn. That is bad RNG. I want the metal creeper to spawn close to me, because it's going to be 2 of them that spawn. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. That took a little while. I can't attack that guy unless his barrier comes down. Alright, so I was supposed to aim for a magic number here, and the magic number is 2,570 points. So I got well over that, which is really nice. So this Sector 5 level, you're supposed to go and collect creativity, which is Alita's power from the show. But we're not going to collect that because we don't need it. Also right there, I did do some slash during the opening cutscene to get me closer to the point where we can move. So instead of going the normal way we're supposed to go, we're just going to jump over this barrier and do the level as we previously did, while not getting knocked out.
Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, cool. I didn't trust the heal out for long enough. So it didn't release. So I was too worried about it.
And that's the level. The other way forces you to fight also a horde of guys, which wastes a lot of time.
Instead of keeping my momentum. And that is a very...
So, next level is a boss fight, believe it or not. There are bosses in this game. And I need to upgrade Auric in order for him to combo a little bit better.
Well, like, if you can keep the speed off that one, you'll keep a good lead on that one. Now I'm only a little bit ahead of you, so I'll probably lose a little bit of time. But not too much. I'm just cool.
Oh, by the way, that ship thing increases the amount of shots you can fire at once. Goodness, this is bad. That's alright. Actually, that's average. Yeah, that's actually average, not bad.
Peace at last. Off we go to the mountain of red.
Bad is a 4 cycle.
Be smarter if you separate there. Yumi and I lead it. Stay close to the skid to secure it. Meanwhile, on its board, destroy the replicants to our calculus. Got it.
Right, so this little level right here, you're supposed to go to this pipe right here, but instead I'm just going to jump here. I'm just going to jump here and trigger the end of the level. So the objective of the level is to defeat William.
Jeremy,
Alright, so here is a boss fight.
you'll have to go around
And
to get back to the skid.
and the idea of this fight is you only have Auric and Odd on your party. So you have to switch between them to deal with the sections of the boss.
Skid. Guys, the only way you can destroy the super calculator is to eliminate the monster.
So right now I want to use Odd to deal with enough damage to the arms so that when they, so when I manipulate them to slam down, I can, I can beat them off. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of slashes on that, so that is not enough damage. There we go. Alright, so this section requires Auric to slash his little head there. And I need to get consecutive slashes. Now, slashing is connected to the Wiimote, and I had to shake it as much as I can in order to get maximum damage. And the reason why we upgrade him is so he's a little bit more likely to do these slashes. That was a lot of damage there, though. And of course, slash his head in the middle of the phase. So this eye only Odd can attack. And that's the final phase of the boss. Great, I thought I had them there. Alright, that's the first boss down. Alright, so the second Xander attack, because we got a lot of, because we got a lot of points, we can upgrade Yumi and Odd. Ooh, that is loud. Yeah, so that's one example. If you let them on the screen for too long, they'll just attach to your vehicle and drill into it. Fortunately, these are mini ones, so they don't deal as much damage as the larger ones do. Alright, so this mission is, we're back here again, but this time we have Odd and Yumi with us. And because we have Odd and Yumi with us, this makes the level a cakewalk now. You're supposed to go to the right side of this fork, but instead we're not going to do that. We're just going to the way we went earlier. You're going to go over these barriers, again, double jump breaks the game. Collect that little health because it's going to be useful later on. And then we're just going to float on this balance beam. So how I'm going to reach this checkpoint is, again, I'm going to buffer an A input. Okay. I think that's very unlucky. So what just happened there was all the enemies died over there, and it because the cutscene triggered, it forced. I did have my Wiimote, the cursor on the screen. It made Yumi fall to a bottomless pit and die. So that was very unlucky there. Alright, so there we go. That's what's supposed to be done. Alright.
That's basically my health meter. The bomb below that is my method of attack. And that meter that keeps coming up below it is my flight meter. So when that runs out, I'm just flying again at that stage. This game, it's actually...
So the next level is a little bit lengthy, but it also contains one of the hardest tricks in the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip through the ground here and then do multiple double jumps, blind double jumps underneath in order to get past some barriers. Then, there we go. And now I'm at the end of the level.
Jeremy, there's surveillance everywhere. How are we going to do this? Anna must be wondering why we're targeting this tower. That's why it's guarded. Because he really doesn't know why. So we're frightening Santa? That's a good sign.
No, 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 no! So I had to do that again if I die. So that's pretty cool. Now I had to reset because I got stuck between the barriers. So yeah, this trick is actually really hard. I got it first try, then I failed it, but then, oh well. Can I jump on this thing? Thank you. That guy won't die. That mega tank is invincible unless I draw him off the edge. He's really annoying to deal with.
Okay, so the star is an item I'm not supposed to... It's basically everything at this point of the game is a secret break. You can just assume I'm not...
Goodness, there's still one more.
So the star is an item
He just... Okay, cool.
You don't know what I'm doing, but I will. So basically, all I'm doing right now is I'm picking up 3 mandatory items in the game that I need to pick up. Technically, this run is actually supposed to be an optional item, but I'm skipping a bunch of what's supposed to be mandatory items.
This level right here, you only need to use... There's only turbos in this level, but a lot of obstacles that can destroy your ship. That was clutch.
So now I'm going to this remote robot again. This way was kind of beautiful. Falls down here, then it falls down here, and then tails falls down, and then I enter
Don't forget that you're still
by getting an
invisible.
alternative exit.
Being
So
as
I'm
free
supposed to
will
get
do
like
the
5
job
upgrades
quickly.
to my
You have to
tail.
activate the tower as
But
fast
this
as
is where the
possible.
protons
Want to
will be.
restore the
So here I'm collecting the telekinesis power.
They're basically take out takes out every enemy on screen.
And I'm on top of the rock. Nice.
Take out blocks.
I can
So I'm going to pick up this
reprogram
ASM as
telekinetic
well
power.
because I need more help. Because
That
one
will
of the
let
items
you
that I'm
easily move
skipping
objects and
is
enemies from
But yeah, this is supposed to be a tutorial to use telekinesis, but we just skip using it and jump over the rock.
and the game throws a huge gauntlet at you with a bunch of lasers and mines that are completely undodgeable, etc. And the game expects you to just get invincibility. It's supposed to be the only way to beat it. But I'm gonna
Oh
try
goodness, the
and
lag is so powerful.
not get the invincibility and just go through it. But I do need a bunch of help to do that. So before I pick up the protons or people here, I'm going to pick up
And I double jump back there in order to skip a cutscene.
Alright, this clip is a bit risky. Alright, so Sonic allows me to spin dash. I can do it in the air, but it has another problem. Where if I do it partway inside the wall, it allows me to sit. So used in conjunction with the rest of the glitch, that breaks the game from being ignored. And so now you can see that probably almost in action. So I'm gonna
This section right here is a long cat jump jumping climbing section, but we just made it pre-obsolete by well, only had to double jump once. And you're supposed to take that path up there, but instead you can go to a little secret area and just collect the teleporter here. It's supposed to be like a little hidden secret in the game, and where they hide the collectible, but we use that to go up there a little bit faster. Goodness, there's a balance beam there. It's very dark and it's very difficult to see it. Nice. Alright, so again, you can actually get your momentum stopped here. And like before, we just fly to the end of the level.
So you see those blocks just to the left? I'm supposed to break them with another 5 upgrades to the bomb, but instead I just...
Oh, I'm not supposed to talk to you. Oh, he gave me something. Thank you. Okay, so I don't need to upgrade here. So, yeah. I'm selecting the level that's the forest replica because the boss is a lot easier to defeat without too many upgrades. If I selected the wrong level, I would have lost several minutes.
Alright, first biggie fight. So this guy, he follows a weird pattern based on your movement. I'm going to try and hopefully if I do this right,
Okay, so these enemies open and close, open occasionally. Oops, that was too early. And they release these laser beams. If you leave them out for a long while, they'll just disappear. Alright, That wasn't too bad.
Right at the end, I had to wait for him to attack again to fight me. And now I'm just getting myself in the round. So quickly, I'm going to put a season one here. The screen is going to flash like crazy during this level. So if you have any worries with that, you should probably close your eyes, run away, and not look at the screen. Do whatever you have to do. Because it's going to flash and roll. Because that's what this file
Once I'm in the replica, I'll protect the skid, okay? Great idea. Let's go.
and I'm going to be standing back at different stations. So okay, this is by far the hardest level in the game. And it's the only time that I'm underwater. So I'm supposed to do like 7 underwater levels, but I'm only going to do this one.
Alright, so this level is another Auric solo level, but there's a few little skips and triggers that we know about to make this level a little bit shorter than it should be. Oops. Dang.
Here is use my proton torpedo with homes to first kill this fire up a shot with misfire.
I'm getting clipped on the edge, that's not good. What I'm trying to do is go around this barrier.
So now is where it assumes I've got a invisibility. So if I get touched by anything now,
Oh, no. That's bad. Nice. Finally got on. So here is the trigger for the end of the level, believe it or not. But I gotta make it back. Nice. And now I gotta hit this trigger point of the level. Okay, so now the Volcanoids are spawning, and if I kill them all, they'll indicate the end of the level. Orc, thank you. So because I didn't get any power, I'm going to this well here in order to be able to use triplicate again. Using triplicate again helps with damage. Where is he? So yeah, I'm just focusing on the Volcanoids because they are the trigger to end the level. Alright, now that's done. I'm going to defeat some enemies here just to get some extra points. So this boss here, you really don't need any other character except Yumi to fight this boss. Except Yumi. So, yeah, other than Alita, just they're just extra weight that we don't need. So the mantis that emerges, he moves around pretty quickly, and well, we want to deal with him pretty quickly as well. Oops, wrong character. So there was a new strat that you could actually one-cycle this boss, but unfortunately I didn't get it. It involved switching characters and switching to the right character. But it'd be in pretty quickly.
Calculator is
So when that happens, that's what's supposed to
every time you control. Nice job.
Please do not log out. Please stay on the computer that you are on. Please do not log out. This will make the finalization of the last 3 rounds after this.
Yeah, the glitch is really interesting the way it works there. It's really hard to explain what's going on.
Alright, so here I need to upgrade Auric and Odd for the next boss. I don't have enough points. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I've never been in that situation before. So, this is going to be fun.
Okay, so this boss, you're supposed to use the robot properly and pull him into a really weird
Wow, I'm just short too by 500 points.
and open the door. And that's the end of the level. But because you need to get to the level that gets to the door, I can just fly over and fly through the door and finish my big level. And so the third item that I said I needed to go to the rocket is basically just my ship five. But the main reason I had the rocket was at that time. So I had to go back to the ship or back to my
Oh yeah, that enemy there is the first instance of a shark. They have a lot of targets on them, and you have to just basically remove all the targets to defeat the shark.
doesn't do anything here, so it doesn't take anything out. So basically I'm just going to reverse through this level just by getting hit a few times. The first one I can actually do nothing, I just pop it through. Second screen, pretty much all
So William returns here, and he's a lot agile than ever. Okay, so 4 cycles, all right.
Good. William is off your tail. You can go to the replica. Watch out. The super calculator says that there are monsters waiting for you.
No problem. I'm still warmed
So
up.
we're coming up on the home stretch. This is one level after this one.
So we're back in the volcano replica / lag sector of the game, and this game's gonna
I can't get the translation from the
have a difficult time spawning things. So we're supposed to fight all these enemies to defeat them all, but again we can double jump over the barrier. It's the 15k I needed for that upgrade. I'm a little bit worried about my health now. Okay, I can't take any more risk. Okay, nice. Yeah, checkpoints actually restore all your health, which is really nice.
You'll have to use time control.
Oh yeah, so time control is a power that we skipped in the game. Basically, it slows down when switches and barriers deactivate, and it's and the power doesn't actually work properly. Oh goodness, I'm getting wrecked. So the Volcanoids right here, they pack a really solid punch, and I need to defeat all these flies these hornets first. Oh yeah, and that flying enemy you see here, he is actually a phantom one. He doesn't actually do any damage. He just ends up flying up here for some reason. And I'm not sure why that enemy was programmed into the game, but he just doesn't do anything. Oh wow. Alright, nice.
Okay, the way is clear back to the skid. Hurry up.
Oh.
I'm really happy actually I did die in the leg because my odds of getting there are about 50-50 and a death there takes about 3 minutes to retry.
I can
But
translate.
dying after that was
Someone
pretty
has
good.
to stay to watch the skid. I'll stay.
I just get extra points here.
Won't take long.
Fantastic job.
All right. So this is the third boss of the game. And the third boss kind of looks a little bit like, whoa, I just sprayed across there. But yeah, so the third boss has a lot of eyes on his little pole there. We gotta remove all the eyes first. And unfortunately, because I didn't get the third upgrade for Odd, this is going to be a little bit slower than usual because I didn't get the third upgrade. Okay, so this boss can actually put you in an infinite. That's his infinite right there. So he can freeze you in place and just keep on firing freeze rays and these energy balls at you. I have to deflect one of these in order to get this phase to activate. Nice. Oh yeah, and once you actually deflected one of these energy balls at him, you don't need to do it again. The game kind of changes its own rules. Oh no, that could have been bad if I didn't get out of it quickly. That wasn't enough. All right.
Got it. Nice job. Quick, now destroy the super calculator.
Forgot about the cutscene. No, I don't.
Don't waste time. We have to disable the tower to stop Nana.
Thanks, Neo. Okay, so this is the only time in the game that we go to the ice sector.
You'll have to use petrification.
Alright, so here I'm actually finally going to use Aelita, the fourth character in the game. And I'm going to use the power here that she can use before the tutorial comes up. Usually you're supposed to be frozen in place here, but I just able to activate flight before the tutorial came up.
So this is
So right there, I skipped spawning some of these enemies here, which is really important because there's an enemy during that section that actually chases after you. Oh yeah, by the way, this this game is based off season 4 of the TV show. Also, I might have to kill an enemy or two here. I will see my point counter. Oh great, that's enough.
There's the tower.
William didn't even try it once. Strange, isn't it?
You can worry about that later. Aelita, disable the tower. Fast.
Consider it done.
Right. Okay, so this particular mission, can I select Orc? I need Orc to be at max. This is really important for the upcoming boss fight.
The signal source is in front of you. Charge ahead.
Excuse me? Yeah, I'm gonna go the easy way out. So you can grab onto that, but that ledge is a little bit finicky, so I'm just gonna take the easy way out here. So this little fight here is actually timed. This is the only time event in the game. Oh, well, one of the few time events in the game. But the only time event that we count in the speed run. And I'm getting destroyed, jeez.
You have to protect Grasshopper at all costs until the data transfer is finished.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, when 80% of your health is depleted, you actually you're very likely to get health back. Wow, that was a mess. Ooh. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this Navskid section. If you end up dying here, you end up going back to the start of the whole thing.
Well done. You've gotten rid of all the monsters. Now that things have calmed down, I've got some news for you.
We're all ears.
Also, the best level ever is coming up.
I can pick up a signal for William. As soon as I can detect it, there's a chance we can free him.
Cool.
All right, so yeah, this is the level.
To capture William's signal.
It's already done.
We can come back and free him.
Yeah, but right now we have to destroy the supercalculator. Who's staying with the skid?
I'll do it.
Okay, the rest of you, get ready for translation.
Yeah, so they ended up pulling the trigger of the level of this particular level here. And so you just have to wait until Jeremy finishes talking, and then he's done. Then the level's on. This particular boss right here is the hardest, one of the hardest in the game, if not the hardest. Oh goodness, I got a bad start. Yeah, that was a terrible start. I might not be able to do the 2 cycle on the final phase of this boss. So no matter what on this phase, it's always a 4 cycle. Even with no upgrades on the Oryx blade. Also, these spikes are super slow. Oh yeah, and because Oryx on max level, he wields a second blade, so he's able to do even more damage and execute combos really easily. This is also the time where Oryx slashing is actually really responsive for some reason, unlike the other times where it wasn't. Alright, so this final phase right here, the boss gets really tricky here. So you don't want him to curb stomp you. Alright, so I got rid of all his targets and he reveals his tail, which doesn't look like a tail, quite frankly. No. Okay, this is going to be really clutch. Yeah, that was really clutch. If I got hit one more time, I would have died. And we had to restart the whole boss fight again from the very beginning.
Don't forget to pick up on. We're on.
Anyway. Alright, so I actually need to upgrade our leader of all people. Yes, she has a role, finally, in this game. And I upgrade all to level 3 because he needs a little bit more power. Oh yeah, I should also mention this is like the final level of the game. Excuse me? You need one more hit. Okay, cool. The world record for this game is a 1 hour 16 minutes and 44 seconds by just Samu, if you're wondering. Also, that shark refuses to die. I'm actually using a Wiimote as a controller. This is the Wii game. Oh goodness, I hope I didn't die here. That is a little bit scary. Oh no, I did not see that. I'm back at the start of this thing. That's not good. I have not died there in ages. So, fire striking from Twitch chat. The PS2 version is only really good for casual play. Unfortunately, you don't have access to the glitches quite as easily as the Wii version does. Oh, wait. That was terrible. Alright, that should be a lot better. Goodness, this is... Alright, so hopefully I won't die again, because that'll be super bad. Alright, nice. Yeah, the game is, sorry, Fire Striker, the game is really fun to play.
Okay, what do we do now?
It's basically a better version of Sonic Boom.
I'll translate you to the super calculator. Morgan Yumi, it's your job to find William and de-virtualize him.
That's when we should launch the program in the super.
But if you want access to all the glitches, you gotta play the Wii version of the game. Alright, so Ulrich isn't really of much use in this level, but Yumi still is. So we've been through this level a little bit earlier, but instead of going through the left route, we're going to go to the right route, which has a literal auto scroller that you cannot speed up or slow down. No, the frames are not dropping. It's just the game. The game tends to lag a lot in the volcano replica. Alright, nice. Got the checkpoint. I was a little bit worried there, because if I didn't grab the checkpoint and died at any point, I would have had to do that little part again, and that would have been really boring to wait through. So again, we're at this point of the level. We're supposed to fight William down over to the right when the camera pans over. Okay, so yeah. So we're supposed to fight William here, but we just ignore that part completely and just fly over to the end of the level trigger again. Alright, so here's the final boss fight.
We'll take care of this huge bug.
Yeah, so the final boss fight is up against this centipede. Oh, so if I was actually at the right point, I would have skipped a cutscene, that cutscene there, but unfortunately I wasn't. Alright, so right here I'm going to switch to our leader. She finally has a really important role in this fight. So I have to aim for these arms. But twice only. Because there's a way to one cycle this section of the boss fight. And this section of the boss fight is incredibly long. Oops. Wow, that went through his arm. Okay. Sure, that works. So, okay, so we do 2 each, and then... Okay, so that's 5 on each arm. No! That's a bad mistake. Okay, so I can't really one cycle him anymore unless I get super lucky. Oh wait, I just did. Nice. I actually one cycled him. One cycled that part of the fight, sorry. So that's a little bit difficult to do. You gotta keep track of how much damage you've done to each arm, and there's 6 of them. Alright, so this is the final phase, so time is actually coming up.
William's attacking. Okay, you need more. Up to you.
Alright, sub 130. That's actually really cool. Oh yeah. I should have said time, but you know.
Good. William's out of commission. You can launch the program. Did you hear that, Aelita? You can go ahead.
Alright, so up next we have Lacey Stripes with the final run of this station. She's running Big the Cat's Adventure in Sonic Adventure DX. So, well, it is. I know, we need someone to set us up. No, the world record is actually a 1:16:44.
Everything back in place? Looks like it worked.
Yeah, I'll switch off my game.
Sorry?
I'll switch off my game.
Yeah, go ahead.
The ending's not really much. So.
Oh, well, thanks for AeonFrodo for that run. Last scheduled run we have on this station is Sonic Adventure DX. Lacey Stripes is the runner, so we'll just be setting that up and we'll just have that ready for you shortly.